the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. And it's slide to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. This one taken just inside the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain. First play, and it's 2nd down now.
Brings up...
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
For Green Bay.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Jones. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Panther.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
On the carry.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, you got three. 2 4's the
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
He was covered by Jones.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 11 now. This is Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4 yards. It's now 4th down. Mason Crosby.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. Blue Day.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So the Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. The 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
24 is the mic. 24.
Throwing, Bridgewater, flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Bridgewater on the keeper. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the
extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jay Sternberger taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Packers 10, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
24 is the mic. Get in the weight room.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Check 24. Check 43.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Man, that's trash. 58, Mike.
Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Hey, check.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
gain on the play.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
He's brought down.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Eli Apple. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Panthers. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be
at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Third down.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go again to Jones. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Third down.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 7. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The 25-yard line.
Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Bridgewater to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's third down. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
For Green Bay.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. Step on, spin, move, and zone. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Step on, spin, move, and zone. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the drought, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. Step on, spin, move, and zone, off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Step on, spin, move, and zone, off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that, time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the heel. Step on, spin, move, and zone. Off the sideline, a touchdown.
That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta set like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Oh, look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make them run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter. What we ate for dinner, so I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only Gus competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost, get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. Falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle. The top, I was gonna get something. The middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I knew the solution. Maybe now should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You're bad if you
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Alexander on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams. 41 yards.
First down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
20-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Jackson on the tackle.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, Green Bay.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by K1 Short.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. From the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, there'll be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
At the 37.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
47-yard
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
26.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jones. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Packers.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Jones. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Hey, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down.
24 is the mark. Let's make these babies proud.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Bridgewater. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see What I thought, that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Will Redmond. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
First down.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a short gain here down to the 22.
K1 short on the...
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And Crosby puts it through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. Taken at about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Score, Packers 23, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Mama, ain't no fun when a fucking rabbit got the gun. Everybody want to throw a punch, can't nobody take no goddamn punch.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line.
This is what you talking to.
What the hell y'all got now listening to this?
We'll see if they can do better.
Oh! I don't need this. I don't know. I might get the hell out of this. Mike Lurk. What the hell y'all listening to? Who in the party? Big time.
I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do, where they are in this game.
What big time at?
Push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a
Yo.
short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
What big time at?
You better start jumping on your own bed like that.
I ain't trying to shit right this second. I'm trying to goddamn get some money. Oh, interception. Look at that. Nigga, you sweet. You sweet as a motherfucker. You think you can fuck with me?
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. From the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd down.
Jones, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pick up there. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards.
And goal to go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Coming to you. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You remember me? Hey, Smash. Let's stay my team. Mike, I'm space. Let's go.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
23, Panthers 15. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
What up, fellas? Hey, big time, we try to get you over here. Mike Larry said you ain't goddamn, I don't know. I don't goddamn like them pants. No, Mike Larry said he just invited Big Time because Big Time came and he called me. And so Mike Larry was on the phone, he heard him. But it don't matter, I'm over here, I ain't tripping. Hey, Panther, come on. I'm on Panther said I had never beat him before, fellas. Big Time, goddamn Panther said I never beat him before. This nigga done beat me so many times in a row that he forgot that I won. So now I'm gonna bring him back to reality. I'm gonna beat this nigga 10 times in a row. No, this real shit, fellas. I'm gonna beat this nigga really 10 times in a row. I don't play the game no more. I just goddamn coach. I'm coaching. You said what?
Mike Larry owed me $20. Mike Larry owed me $20. Big Time. It's I'm trying hard. Like he held our money for us. He held our money for us in the party. Me and what's that nigga name? Hayes. He held our money and then he played like and me and you didn't even bid. This me and this other dude bid it.
No, my cousin ain't gonna take your money, cuz. I ain't gonna go for that stick, man. My cousin ain't gonna take your money, cuz.
It's BMG.
Nah, cuz he ain't gonna take your money. Something went wrong, man. My cousin paid nigga debts, man. He ain't gonna take your money, cuz. Man, shit could've went wrong. Shit could've went wrong. Cause shit be happening. It's all good, big dog.
I don't know. I stayed in the party almost 2 hours. He still ain't paid.
But I know my cousin ain't gonna take no money from you. You might have took a loss, but it wasn't intentional. My cousin don't do no shit like that.
No, I ain't bet him. I bet somebody else. He was the middleman. He supposed to held our money. He was the middleman. He was a middle. I ain't gamble against him. He was the middleman.
No, my cousin ain't gonna take your money though, big dog. It was just a misunderstanding. Big Time know that shit.
Ain't no
no, cuz you can talk your ass off.
My he took it.
He didn't take shit. He don't need to take shit from you, man. What the fuck you talking about, cuz? Yo, you just got
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Man, my cousin don't need that $20, man.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath.
Cuz talking like his ass. I don't know, fuck. I'm in Georgia.
You hang around them type of niggas?
Man, you talking about them type, man. Who the fuck are you? Big Time, who the fuck is your homeboy, man? Hey, somebody do it. Yeah, my cousin do a whole lot of shit. He ain't gonna bring off on you, big dog, cuz. No, and it's alright. But he ain't, I ain't gonna tell you. Nah, he get paid. I'm gonna just say that. Cuz, who the nigga rate? What the fuck? Mike Larry. Why the fuck you ain't saying shit?
They've given up a few first downs on this drive.
What you talking, motherfucker?
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Try hard. That's fucking try hard. That's what he said. He said you took his motherfucking money, nigga.
Then you ain't dead. You was the middleman. You supposed to be the middleman holding me and this other dude money.
It don't matter. He know you the middleman. Did you take the man money or not? Shit, I'm vouching. I know you done. Well, it was a misunderstanding, but shit, you need to straighten it.
He took $20. But I kept asking BMG. I said BMG. I said, what's up with your party? Yeah, like he don't hear me. I'm in the party for almost 2 hours, nigga. Almost 2 hours. Man, 20.
Oh man, shit. Oh man, shit.
And this was about a month and a half ago.
Man, shit. I thought you were about to say something, man. You talking goddamn. No, Trey, you tripping, cuz. There ain't no way in the fuck. What the fuck? Man, big time know that shit. That shit don't even sound right. Alright, I ain't even tripping. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Alright, fuck that.
Beat the shit out this Got me middleman and my money.
Me too, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on.
The Packers gonna use one of their
everything good. I'm in the party with BMG.
He don't know what the hell he talking.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, but I'm saying, man, every time I got that cut over $20, that man crazy as a motherfucker, man.
So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
That's a good vibe there. This is kind of saying, goddamn. Ain't nowhere the fuck. Where the fuck wrong with it? Yeah, talk your ass. Now I fuck with big time, but goddamn, I ain't gonna fuck with no foolery now. Goddamn, he got me fucked up now. Shit, cuz y'all, homeboy.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Yeah, all right. He just might lay a tip, the money, and $20. I mean, he ain't gonna take $20 from you, man. Yeah, I wasn't gonna believe that, man. My cousin pissed me off a whole lot, but some shit just ain't. He ain't assassinate his character. I wouldn't let niggas. You can say something that make me believe shit that he do, but not that shit. He ain't taking no money from you, cuz. Right, that's one thing I do know. Them niggas got a lot of right there on that level. They, hell no. I ain't gonna let goddamn fuck that.
But they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop it.
And this is gonna be
I lost this game. This bitch just beat me.
Dante Jackson picks it.
I lost.
He gets this all the way down close to the 30.
Yeah, because I came over here in this fucking party. Talking about a whole lot of nothing. They ain't troubleshooting me, goddamn it. Yeah, I lost. What the fuck? He came over here, but I came over here. I ain't trouble. And I ain't lose yet, but shit, I think I lost.
Bridgewater gonna give this to McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in
I
the
lost the
stands.
game because of that.
Any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long.
Oh, I'll be back.
Stop it behind the line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout. 10 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, try hard, line his ass off. Yeah, lose that nigga. He a loser. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I ain't gonna let y'all. My cousin doing a lot of shit. You know, troubleshoot me like that. Now, nigga don't steal now. They ain't gonna take no money from you. I don't know what the fuck. But you ain't saying shit, cause I'm start vouching for your ass. You sitting there, yeah, you in the party. You don't hear that man saying that shit. Oh, that shit bother me more than it bother you. That's what's up. That's why I'm losing. Cause I'm playing for some more. Oh my God, I'm done with this shit. I don't give a fuck who goddamn it do that. Goddamn it, I ain't saying shit else about some shit. I don't lose my goddamn money. You are playing for fucking free. Yeah, and all this stupid shit. Hey, man, man, y'all knocking on the door. Come in that room. Shit. Okay.
That heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside.
Yes, come in. Oh, no gambling.
Spotted at the 40. It's
Here you go with your mama. Shit. I'm done playing, dog. I don't play this shit no more. Don't bet on me no more. Don't nobody bet on me, man. I ain't get all this money myself. I lost. They'll come over here talking to you about some bullshit. All that shit. Don't bet on me no more. I don't care this shit. I don't give a fuck with none of y'all doing. Don't bet on me. That shit crazy as hell. They ain't fussing about you and you goddamn. What the fuck? He ain't saying shit. Let this man catch a fucking Lord. I ain't playing you no more, man. And then he come in the party. Hell, country ass. Country ass nigga, man. Man, I don't give a fuck. Should have been came in the party. Man, what you want? Play for 40.
24 ounces, nigga.
Yeah, 26 ounces. Come over here and fucking, yeah, it don't matter. Man, bet 40, nigga. All right, Bennett. Don't bet on me. I'm about to get the fuck out this party. I ain't fucking my cousin. He keep letting nigga just say shit. He sitting right in here. He waiting for me to talk. He want me to talk first and shit. Cuz, send me $20, man. Send me fucking $20, man. I ain't gonna keep on, man. You talk the fuck up, nigga. Oh, bastard, that nigga talking about, man, you heard that shit, nigga. How the fuck everybody in this party heard that, but you ain't heard it? Man, send me $20, man. This stupid ass shit. Come over here for this shit. He playing fucking for free, head to head, and I'm fucking sitting out here losing my goddamn money. Fuck. Well, I sent you the money, dog. Don't send me no goddamn. The fuck? Sent you your goddamn. Yeah, I sent you your money, cuz.
I ain't sent you shit. I'm talking to
So who requested some money from me? Shit, I don't owe nobody shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting paid. I don't give a fuck. Man, you can't fuck with me, dog. Alright, well, fuck with me. Play 20, man, play $40 game, dog. Alright, well, leave me the fuck alone. Alright, 20. Fuck that shit. Come on, send that shit. Send it, cuz. Send it. Leave me the fuck alone. Cause I don't even. That play more over. That was last week, man. That one I went 211 last 2 days. I'm done with that shit. And you I'm supposed to beat you 10 times in a row. So I got to start all over now. On ass niggas. Y'all keep on that nigga. 10 out here talking. I'm betting now. I bet 40, cuz. I bet the whole 40, bro. Goddamn man, what the fuck? No, I ain't take whole shit. You gonna owe them, nigga, cause you owe them this time. I said next time I bet everything. You the hell you mean? You talking, nigga. Yeah, so the hell, like, we going to bet 20 and 30. We supposed to bet 30 and 10. He talking about no. And I did bet that nigga. And I ain't telling you shit, nigga, cause you want to send me shit. Fuck you talking about? You like you robbing me and shit, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? That's crazy as hell, man. Man, that shit that pissed me off. I come over here, nigga, talking shit. And I'm gonna beat your ass. Y'all what? You ain't bet some more money. How about that? Anybody want to like Panther? I'm taking all bets on Panther, dog. Anybody like Panther? That's what the people think about you. Now ask them. Anybody like Mac? See how many motherfuckers speak up. Well, send it to me. I don't know. I lost. Man, I'm about to get out of here. No, I'm still in that shit. I'm about to quit all this shit. There ain't no game watching over here. I'm watching none of my shit.